I am Charles Rambo, a retired lieutenant from the Fulton County Sheriff's Office in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm certified as a senior instructor by the Georgia Peace Officers Standards and Training Council and certified as a classroom and firearms instructor by the Georgia Private Detective and Security Agencies Board. I have over 28 years of law enforcement and labor relations management experience. With this collective knowledge, I've also served as a training facilitator for sexual harassment prevention in county government. Unfortunately, sexual harassment has become a behavior banned in principle but tolerated in practice. With organizations instituting policies and training to squarely deal with the issue, the question becomes, why are employees at every level of the organization still so deliberately indifferent to find ways to bully and coerce others with unwelcome and unwanted advances for sexual favor? As best stated by author James Baldwin, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. While we hear of so many cases of sexual harassment going on today, tearing away at the fabric of trust between employees and employers in the private sector, now is the time to face down sexual harassment in the law enforcement profession. In the terminal performance objective of this webinar, you will be provided with timely facts to promote zero tolerance for sexual harassment in the law enforcement work environment in accordance to federal guidelines and general local governing authority policies. In 5 enabling objectives, you will be able to define and list the 2 types of sexual harassment. Examine Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and how it applies to the reasonable person standard. Review relative incidents and 6 negative impacts of sexual harassment on law enforcement cultures. List the procedures for filing a charge of sexual harassment with federal, state, and local governing authorities. Review steps in a code of conduct for sexual harassment prevention. While I am committed to presenting the content of this course in a professional context, it will oftentimes be candid to underscore this most important point. Sexual harassment is not only unwelcome and unwanted behavior, but is also not a part of your job description as a condition of employment for career advancement. Now, let's get started with the course.